All right. There's kind of a lot to get to in this video, but I'm gonna start off with me. Am I looking forward to this movie? Not really. It's mostly because of the trailers. I just haven't really been impressed by any of them. They haven't been terrible, in my opinion. I know a lot of people think they're terrible trailers. I don't think they've been terrible, but they haven't really shown me anything that made me go, "Wow, that looks awesome! Can't wait to see that! Can't wait to see that!" And yeah, I like look Brie Larson, not Brie Marvel, Brie Larson. She's a good actress. If you don't think she's a good actress, go watch Room. She was fantastic in that. So, and I think she won an Oscar for that movie. But yeah, she's a good actress. But I don't know. Watching her in the trailers, she seemed kind of stiff. I maybe it'll work better in the actual movie, but if we were just talking about the trailers, she hasn't looked particularly great in them. So, coupled with the trailers, and just me not really knowing much about the character of Captain Marvel, I can't say I've really been highly anticipating the Captain Marvel movie. Now, obviously, I'm gonna watch it because it's an MCU movie, and I'm just gonna watch it. But I can't say I've been highly anticipating the movie. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to the movie. But that is not because of all the stuff that Brie Larson has been saying. So Brie Larson has basically been saying in interviews or whatever that most film critics are white or whatever, and we need more diversity. Blah 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 blah. You know, SJW feminist stuff that people in Hollywood are saying a lot these days. And unsurprisingly, people on the internet are upset. And what I really want to say here today is why is anyone upset? Like, first of all, she's not wrong. Most people, not just film critics, most people working in Hollywood are white males. That's just a fact. It's inarguable. So I don't think there's really anything wrong with what she's saying. Is it kind of cringy to hear her talk about that when you're talking about Captain Marvel? You know, someone just wants to ask her if she's gonna beat Thanos or whatever, and she's like, well, white males are invading Hollywood. We live in a patriarchy. Is it kind of cringy? Yeah, but this is like whatever. Who really cares? It shouldn't make you like if you were excited to watch Captain Marvel beforehand. Her saying this stuff shouldn't now make you not want to go see the movie. So I think that I definitely think that people are overreacting about it, and people are definitely taking what she says out of context. People are saying that she hates white males, that she doesn't want white males to, she doesn't want white males to interview her or whatever. She's not saying that. She's saying that she would like to see more diversity. It's the same cookie cutter generic stuff that Hollywood elites talk about every day. They're always tweeting about it. They're always saying it. Like, it's not like Brie Larson is breaking new ground and she's the only one, talking about this stuff. I don't really know why people are singling her out. But they are. And yeah, I don't know. My main point here is that why do you care? Like, okay, so let's say I agree. Let's say I agree with you, and what Brie Larson is saying is so terrible. Keep in mind that she is one actress in this movie that thousands of people worked on. So you're gonna not watch a movie that you were previously excited for all because of the words of one actress. She didn't write the script of the movie. She didn't, she wasn't the cinematographer. She didn't work on the CGI. She didn't direct it. She wasn't a producer on the movie. She is one actress in a movie. So all I'm saying is that if you were excited for the movie and then you were bothered by some things that she said, that shouldn't make you now not want to see the movie. So, yeah, I don't know. That's sort of all I have to say on that front. At the end of the day, I kind of just don't care about what she said. I don't necessarily disagree with any of it, but at the same time, I'm not really like, yeah, fuck white males, and I'm not like, fuck you, Brie Larson, for not liking white males, because A, she didn't say any of that. And yeah, I don't know. It's just, I just don't care. But another thing that I wanted to talk about that is quite interesting is the Rotten Tomatoes score. Well, not the score, but the percentage of people that you can go on Rotten Tomatoes and you can say that you want to or you don't want to see the movie, and then Rotten Tomatoes shows how many percentage of the people that went to click on it, how many percent, how like what the percentage of them that want to see it, versus the percentage that don't want to see it, and they show the percentage that wants to see the movie, and so I believe the lowest it got was 27%, and then the score mysteriously disappeared. So yeah, as of recording this video, I'm looking at Rotten Tomatoes right now on my phone. You cannot see the audience score. Uh, so actually, so not only can you not see the audience score, but when you want to go vote to see to see if you want to or you don't want to see it, the only option available is want to see, and so this is interesting because Rotten Tomatoes gets accused a lot for shilling for Marvel or DC or Disney or whatever, you know they get accused a lot for only having high scores for Marvel movies or having low scores for DC movies. They get accused on both fronts. And I've always been of the opinion that no, that's ridiculous. Rotten Tomatoes is literally as unbiased as you can get. They don't actually review any of the movies themselves. They take a bunch of critics that participate in with Rotten Tomatoes, and the percentage that you see is the percentage of critics that like the movie. That's all they are. So I've always been of the opinion that no, they're not biased. They're as unbiased as you could possibly get. But this here is, I mean, it's suspect. It's suspicious. All right. I'm not saying that they've been bought off by Marvel. I'm just saying it's suspicious. It's suspicious that people going onto Rotten Tomatoes and spamming the don't want to see button. People start doing that, right? Like a week. I don't know, when is Captain Marvel coming out? I don't know. I think it's coming out like next week or something. All right, sue me. I could check it, but I don't really want to. It is suspicious that like as soon to when the movie's coming out, the want to see score is very low, and it just suddenly disappears. Is it really all that crazy to suggest that Marvel called up Mr. Tomatoes? It was like, yo, bro, what's the deal with this? You want to maybe do something about this low score? All right, we don't want this low score. We don't want this low score popping up when people are looking at the Rotten Tomatoes of a movie before going to see it. That's not what we want. That's not what we're about. You want to maybe do something about that? And is it ridiculous to suggest that Rotten Tomatoes obliged with that request? I don't know. What this really says to me is that maybe people aren't so ridiculous when they accuse Rotten Tomatoes of being biased towards Marvel or DC or whatever.
So apparently, Rotten Tomatoes has made a response, but they're basically just saying that people confuse the want to see meter with an audience score meter, which doesn't really make a whole ton of sense. People aren't that stupid, but that doesn't really that's just kind of dumb to me. But anyways, they did make a response, and they did explain themselves, and I think it's kind of important to share that information.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of interesting discussion to be had around this whole Captain Marvel situation. And yeah, it is kind of sad that the interesting discussion has nothing to do with the movie in and of itself. And hey, who knows? Maybe the movie will come out and I might think it's the best movie ever made. But all I really know for sure is that it'll have nothing to do with what Brie Marvel said or whether or not, Rotten Tomatoes is in cahoots with Marvel. Alright? I guess if I don't know, yeah, this video has been kind of all over the place, but really the message I guess I want to get across is try not to care all too much about what celebrities political opinions have. I don't know, think for yourself. Don't go into movies, judging them based on what an actor in the movie said. I mean, if it's like the producers that said something like this, then maybe that would be more justifiable. Maybe your anger would be more justifiable there. But if like Brie Larson says, I hate white guys," but she didn't say that. But like if she said like, "I don't want white guys to watch my movies," you just shouldn't care. And I guess my message that I want to get across is don't care. Yeah.